Okay, guys, been trying to figure out how this offense can improve and how Herbert can be better. I've been looking at a lot of his stats and started looking at his sacks. Came across this play versus the Texans. We have Bobby Hart on the left, and one thing that Herbert is consistent in the games that he struggles in are defenses with good defensive line, and they don't. That's where he struggles the most. So I'm looking at this particular play. Okay, you got Bozeman. He points out the linebacker, which is not the Mike linebacker. It's Henry to 2. It should actually be Al Shazir. So right off the bat, pointing out the wrong guy. But I think what was going on is that they're not really trying to identify the Mike linebacker, so it's kind of like a pseudo point out. But I mean, if you're going to do a pseudo point out, I mean, at least identify the proper Mikes, number one. Number two, what I think they have going on here is they have Zion helping out Bozeman no matter what. So I'm not sure if the point from Bozeman has any relevance, but what Bobby Hart does is he takes a wide step to the left and the defensive end just cuts underneath. So I'm not sure if he was confused or if he was confused on the game plan or he was doing the right thing, but I just can't imagine that you're going to leave Bobby Hart one-on-one versus Danielle Hunter and expect him to be okay. So Herbert sends Keenan in motion. It looks like it's man coverage. So we end up doing essentially three slants on the right, which, I mean, looks like Herbert's looking down Keenan, and this is where I think Herbert can be a little bit better, is that he can throw with anticipation. I mean, if you know if it's going to be a slant, throw it while he is stepping, right? So the ball gets there right as he turns, and it's nearly impossible to defend, but I mean, by that time, the pass rush is almost instant. And so if it's not really a slide left and it's kind of like a fan, why is Hampton not picking up anybody? I mean, if he doesn't look like he's very sure what he's doing, but if he's going to stand there, I mean, I guess he's assuming that maybe he's helping with a chip, but that would make sense because Bobby Hart is stepping out. So that makes me think that he should be helping inside. And if you're not going to help outside and your expectation is just you're going to chip, then run out all the way to the sideline as much as possible. So you take the linebacker who's man on man with you and clear out the middle so that slant becomes available. But it looks like they have a spy on Herbert with Al Shazir, so he's kind of spying and also guarding the middle, which is why I hate these route concepts because they don't build off of each other. And look at the spacing. I mean, as Keenan's turning, the next defender is about a yard, 2 yards at most from him, and so it makes it difficult for Herbert to diagnose who's open and who's not open, and it makes Herbert hold on to it longer than he should. The other thing that would make sense is, I mean, if you're going to arbitrarily just help Bozeman out, no matter what the case, then because at this point I feel like not only is Bozeman not helping, he's actually actively hurting the entire operation of the offensive line. And so Zion is trying to help him out. He's trying to overcompensate, and I think this was scouted well by the Texans. They knew that Zion's going to help out Bozeman probably because they saw it in the film. So they have the defensive tackle attack Bozeman. He's going to draw the pinch from Zion, and Danielle Hunter knows that gap is going to open up. So if you're going to arbitrarily help Bozeman out, I mean, pull him and have him double team with Mackay or Pipkins. You know, you can slide the line to the left, pull Bozeman out to the right. That would also draw the linebacker out more. You know, you could play action Hampton, slide the line left, or you can fake a toss and then pull Bozeman out that way too. That would also open up the middle. But it doesn't seem like these things are connected in any way. Hampton doesn't know what he's doing. Zion is overcompensating for the center. Center is pointing out someone arbitrarily, which is not even the right Mike linebacker. The wide receivers are in the same spot, and it makes you wonder why he's like this happening. And I don't know if the expectation is that Herbert's going to do everything because he gets paid a lot of money, or if, I'm not sure. But either Herbert needs to take care of protection, or they need to find a center who can help him with that. Because although quarterbacks get paid a lot of money, that's a lot of responsibility to put on one person, and I'm not sure if that has to be the case or not. But hopefully that could be figured out because none of this makes sense. So on the next play, it's 3rd and 4. Again, it's a static drop back. Hampton kind of just like doesn't seem to know what he's doing. Looks like it's a switch release at the top with McConkey and Harris. Harris tries to do a little pick. Seems a little too obvious. But then if Hampton's just going to do a swing route, I mean, at least run to the sideline so you can clear out cornerback, because you're allowing him to guard almost 2 people at the same time. He kind of collapses on Hampton. But if he sees those defensive end go inside, he can help kind of seal off inside so Herbert roll out. I mean, do one of 2 things, but it doesn't look like he's doing much of anything at that point. They're kind of in the way. Either that or play action to Herbert's left. I mean, it's a 3rd and 4, so it's not like it's impossible that they run the ball. So the game plan just doesn't make any sense to me. Amazingly, Herbert is able to get out of pocket, throw the ball, which is then knocked out of the hands of Gadsden, which I thought was a catch in my opinion. Catches it. Looks like he took 1-2 in a football move, and then it's knocked out, and then he fumbles it out of bounds. That should be a catch, but I'm glad it wasn't a fumble and a recovery by Houston. So yeah, if you're going to have Bozeman in there, I mean, he might be better off just like putting him outside of the tackle, because I think he's actually actively hurting the offensive line being in the middle.